Ooh, how do you do again? This be Jan Jansson reporting from the Swedish Ghetto, Part 2.
Follow me and let's move it along here for the other parts of the Swedish Ghetto. That's what we are talking about today, and to show you how it feels to be in the most top 5 country in the world, but be dirty poor. I'm getting a call here on my iPhone. Hello, this is Jan. I told you I am doing it. I'm shooting for you. I am in the Swedish Ghetto. I'll finish this piece and I'll be done with it. I might go back to Saint-Tropez and hang with Puff Diddy and Renee. Here, someone's walking by here. She's probably a prostitute, something. And this might be the most upsetting thing I've seen all day. It is a football field, but it is not regularly official sized. It is probably 25-30 meters. A real soccer field is 100 meters and grass. And you can check this out, the goal. There's not a single thread of net in this goal. So the ball, you can kick the ball and the ball will go through this broken fence where probably some rapist who lives here has cut this open to come in and snatch children who play soccer or poorly. They maybe they're playing with a little tennis ball. That's all they have to do. And but this is the smallest soccer field, we call it football field in Sweden, I've ever seen. Look, if I'm here and I'm gonna score over there, how long does that take? About 4 or 5 seconds. It should be taking about 8 or 9 for a fully grown adult to run the length of a soccer field. But this is the ghetto. Of course, people in the Swedish ghetto can't count. So here we have another recycled tire swing, which is just right there. End it. It is sad. It is pathetic. But here we have a set of 2. That is 2. Another 2. That is 4. Another 2 with the bottom, but still only counts as 2, is 6. But this one, what happened here? They burn it in despair and protest. Should have been one here. Should have been one here. But they're not. This is the Swedish ghetto. It's filthy here too. My Adidas are getting so wet. I have to buy new ones right away. Oh, so filthy. Oh, I think there's poo here. There's poo. There's child poo. So who do we have here in the Swedish ghetto? Plumbers, carpenters, lot of blue-collared people, cleaners. They probably drive the train, the bus. They pick up your mail in the morning. Maybe they rub your feet. All sorts of things that they probably want to do, but they can't because they are in the ghetto and they are unemployed. So what else are they going to do than drink booze and beer and inject heroin if they can afford it? I mean, that's why also the crime rate is probably very high, because to get stuff you have to have money and they don't have work, so they have to steal. That's disturbing, really disturbing. And here we see someone has some outdoor furniture, which is quite pathetic, but I'm guessing they have probably stolen them from a restaurant nearby and schlepped it here to show off with. It's right next to the entrance too, so they can be sitting there saying, look what I have that you don't. And they probably don't even live there, they probably live somewhere else, but they sit there to taunt others who are not getting into the crime because they don't want to play that game. You do the time, you can't do the crime. Don't do it, as the old song says. But now let's go and check out the cars and what they ride on here in the ghetto. And it's not going to be funny. Take it from me. I have seen a glimpse and it was sad, I tell you very much. It's fucking cold now and disgusting. Why did we come here? I don't want to be here. I could have been banging Renee Zellweger for the 1000th time in the south of France. Oh, here we have a perfect example of the kinds of lousy automobiles that poor people have to drive. If you just pan left here, this is a Mercedes. I don't even know what kind of Mercedes this is. Oh, it's an A160. It's probably, I don't know, 2-3 years old. Has an awful color. Things like this is what you see here in the ghetto. Someone is actually riding this, and they maybe have 2 or 3 children in this. Why does it have to be like this? I know they try. They really, really do. But it is sad. It's the truth here. It's the daily life in the ghetto. It's like Elvis once said, in the ghetto. You don't know what car you drive, but you can't drive to stay alive in the ghetto. Peugeot, French car, who drives that if they're not really dirt poor? But this is the Swedish ghetto, and we are done here. We have shown you. Now you can maybe get on the phone, call your people, send money, or tell them how to. Oh, a Jaguar just passed us by from 1964. They don't have enough money to buy a Jaguar from 2007. They have to buy a Jaguar from 64 or 6. That could have been even earlier. It's really sad. But I have spent my heart and soul here in the Swedish ghetto. I feel for these people, and I think so should you. And let's wrap it up. It's not the same Jan Jansson as you know, the happy-go-lucky entertainer, but I am also into deep journalism and bringing you the truth, how I see it. There's a bird flying by. He wants to probably fly home because he's sick of the ghetto. Okay, I'll see you next time, I think, if I don't get mugged or killed before I leave this place. This is Jan Jansson signing off. Goodbye.
You have been watching What's Up with Jan Jansson.
Swedish ghetto, Swedish ghetto. I'm in the Swedish ghetto, won't you help me? Swedish ghetto, Swedish ghetto, Swedish ghetto. I'm Swedish ghetto, I'm afraid for my life. Can someone send the police?